How is it that this box is smaller, yet I'm much more afraid of it?
You should be. Well, this is for an Elder Dragon.
Oh,
this is the first of our Elder Dragons.
Okay, first off,
Yeah.
what are you doing to me, mate? My heart's going like the clappers already, as we are going to show you what's inside this Teostra box. Do us the honours. Go. Box.
Yep.
Hit the deck.
Slowly. Eventually.
Ooh.
There it goes.
Eee. So, we've got, so what have we got in here then?
So this is an expansion rulebook, which you'll get one of these for each Elder Dragon.
Okay.
So in there you've got how they work, so they're extra special rules. It's a bit more deep for an Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
The weapons you can craft and the armor you can craft as well.
Is this the forge section that I'm on now? The new armor and weapons that you can forge from it?
You've also got the adventure where you chase down the monster as well. So you have that
it's like a bespoke little campaign mode there.
Yeah, so you had the Fallen quest book for the core box,
Yeah.
but you've just got this extra little rule book for the individual monster. It's got all that in one go.
Awesome, cool. Does it also have it does have the arena battles in as well?
It
so
does.
That means that you can chuck them in against each other?
Every monster in the game has a set of arena quests.
Okay.
So even if you want to just come in and go, we just want to fight an Elder Dragon this evening, you've got those rules set up there.
I tell you what, if that's your cup of tea, then good on you. Whoa.
This
Whoa.
is Teostra.
That is sick. That is exceptionally cool. What a whomping beast this is.
So Teostra is a fire-themed Elder Dragon.
You think?
So
Yeah.
so a lot of the weapons and armor you craft from Teostra are to do with either like blast or fire.
Okay.
And as is the resistance you get from the armor as well. And all the special moves you get for the weapons you craft.
Yeah.
Of which these are all the different weapons and armor you can craft just from Teostra.
That's a lot. Should we take a look through some of them and see what we got?
Sure.
So we've got twin nails.
So that's the dual blade. Got the icon in the
Oh,
top left.
fire and ice. Teostra Spada. The emblem, very regal looking that. Love that.
Yeah.
And
There's very much a
arcs.
sort of a royal theme to the look of the stuff that comes from Teostra.
I guess it kind of makes sense because it's like the lion is a sort of magnificent creature.
Yeah.
With a dragon body attached to it, maybe even more so. An artillery, giant cannon.
Yep. Heavy bowgun, I think.
Oh, look at that katana.
So what you also get in the Elder Dragon sets is so this is all the weapons you can make from across all 14 hunters.
So that people are actually getting a little sneaky peeky about some stuff that we're about to cover later on. That's sick. I love that. The sort of royal trim, the cogs all over it. Designing these must have been a right laugh. Because I know that a lot of these are actually going to be in-game items as well, but you're going to have to, you've got to re-render them, haven't you?
Well, every single weapon in the game is from the video game.
Perfect. That is so cool. Even a little crown. Big fan of that.
So looking at how Teostra works a little bit, you have these black scale dust tokens.
Okay.
So what happens here when you face Teostra is every time Teostra moves around the game board, Teostra's dropping those behind them as they walk.
Right.
And when you get to a certain number of them on the game board, then it's kind of like a ticking time bomb for a point at which they're going to do their super move, which is Supernova. So as soon as you've got to a certain number on the game board, I think it's either 10 or 12, then this is the next behavior that's going to happen.
And it's going to explode everything around you.
So it hits everywhere around the monster for quite a long distance, an enormous amount of damage.
Yeah.
But what you can do here is you can sort of lead Teostra into certain paths where they might go over some black scale dust tokens already. So if they can only place extra tokens if it's a place that doesn't already have tokens.
So you basically lead it back and forth over a certain area to mitigate how many it's pumping out.
Or the other thing you can do is you can kind of, if you know the Supernova's coming next, you might have a hunter that's sort of been mulliganing through to get a lot of stun attacks in their deck. So they can get into the hand and go, okay, Supernova's coming next, let's go and stun Teostra to try and get rid of this attack. But if you don't, it's going to hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, that looks utterly deadly. I imagine that designing sort of bespoke monsters like this, the royal hunt as it were, this is kind of like the best thing about them is that you get to approach it with a unique angle and say what makes this creature stand out above all others.
We get to have a lot of fun here because we can build on the core mechanics that we've established already, and we can do something really fun, just build on top, do something extra special just for this monster.
Was that like part of the fun of designing this one in particular? Did you approach this and think, oh, okay, we can go crazy with this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's an element to sort of each Elder Dragon that gives them something extra special on top of everything else. So you're going to see some more of this stuff as well. But each time we designed an Elder Dragon, we took an extra little bit of time with it to make sure that we were representing exactly how it plays on the game board. Where we've done that anyway with a lot of monsters just in their special rules.
Yeah.
But with the Elder Dragons, we've taken it to another level to make sure that it really feels like you're playing that Elder Dragon that you recognise.
Okay, awesome. So why have we got 3 different boards? Is this the difficulty gradings between them? Does the monster actually, does Teostra change as well, depending on this?
Yeah, so these are the physiology cards for the monster. So every monster in the game has 3 of them, and these are the different difficulty levels, as you said. So when you face a monster first, it'll always be the assigned quest version, so with a single star, and then you'll move up towards different difficulty levels. Now, Elder Dragons bring in a new difficulty level, which is 5 stars.
Wow.
So then when you face this monster, it's supposed to sort of very clearly symbolise this is more difficult than anything else you faced. Big whack of 110 health you got to choose.
I was about to say, that is the number that I looked at straight away there. 110 health for this.
They'll have generally more powerful special rules. So this special rule before anything else just immediately adds +1 damage to all of its behaviours. So it's already hitting you hard, and it just talks through how the black scale dust tokens work.
And remember, you only have 8 health maximum, so
Yes.
having an additional damage on top of everything else, that is devastating.
Well, the supernova here. So if this is doing 11 damage with the Temp and Investigation Teostra,
That's every single...
Yeah.
You're dead.
Even if you have 3 fire resistance, it's still one-shotting you.
Oh man, okay, so yeah, definitely make sure to try and kite it around the arena a bit to mitigate that damage, because that explosion is going to be devastating.
And some fire resist.
Yes, very true, yes, some wise words there. I mean, does it take extra elemental damage that is ice or water-based against it?
So on the physiology card, this also tells you the sort of the resistance and weakness levels of the monster as well.
Okay, which will be over here, is it?
Yeah, so what this means is if it's got a red cross next to it, it's totally immune.
Yep.
So it's totally immune to thunder damage, to sleep, for example, as well.
Damn, there goes my plan.
So when we had our sort of elemental damage and status element tokens earlier, they get placed on the physiology card.
Yep.
And if there's enough of those on the card, then you trigger the effect. So we know that Teostra is a bit more weak to water damage because you only need to place 1 water token there
For that effect to
trigger
resolve.
it. But you'd need to place 2 poison for it to be affected by poison.
Got ya.
Or it just can't at all be affected by paralysis or sleep.
Okay, so yeah, even if you are facing down this beast, there are ways to try and manipulate it a little bit in your favour.
Yeah, yeah.
But core blimey, that is going to be one wild hunt indeed right there. I can't wait to see what other boxes we're going to be putting out in a minute.
Probably put this one away first.
Yeah, I guess so.